From the Fitz-Gerald Group, their principal, Keith Fitz-Gerald. Keith, now you posted a provocative tweet earlier today. It said, it talked about taking advantage of chaos. Now, obviously, I mean, that's a lot easier said than done. How do you do it?
Well, it is, but here's the thing, right? You've got to take what's happening in the world and look at it in reverse. You don't go out and corner, for example, the snow shovel market in April because you get a few flurries. Everybody knows the snow melts in July. So when you have big down days like this, it should be an invitation. If you've got companies you missed the last time around, you've got companies that you want to buy that you don't yet own, this is when stuff gets put on sale. People forget, Charles, very simply, that buy low, sell high is how the game is played. And if you've got a couple years in front of you, days like today should be an engraved invitation.
I guess what makes it a little bit more complicated, using that same analogy, is it feels like, yeah, it's snowing in April, but the weatherman said it might snow in July and August because we've got a war that's been going on 40 days. The experts said will last 2 days. The Fed's going to start hiking rates. No one knows when, how much, when they're going to stop. Inflation keeps going up. We're going to find out next week with the CPI. It keeps going higher. So I get where you're coming from, and I, by the way, sing from the same hymn sheet, but what are you telling people about specifically right now why they should be just a little bit calmer than we're seeing in these markets?
Well, again, here's the thing. We are having these discussions with our clients on a regular basis. People fear the uncertainty more than they fear the event. And if you go back to something that Nathan Rothschild said in the Napoleonic Wars, you buy on cannons, sell on trumpets. The Fed is much the same way. Everybody knows that eventually these things calm down. So the certainty of the event, once it gets started, the markets inevitably begin their march higher once the shooting starts. As terrible as that thought is, the markets begin to work their way higher once the rate cycle gets underway. And it may not be immediately apparent. There may be more selling ahead. But if you look, again, since the dawn of time, the certainty, the fear of uncertainty is always greater than the actual event itself. So if you look at it and you have that perspective, you know that eventually things are going to calm down, and you want to position for that, not the immediate knee-jerk reaction.
I got 30 seconds. How are you positioning? Is there anything maybe people should look at owning before the close today?
No doubt in my mind, big tech. People are pricing it like it's going out of existence, but NVIDIA and Microsoft are where we made our moves today. We've been accumulating Chevron and Costco over the last couple weeks. Same kind of thing.
You know what? I agree with you 1,000,000%. Buy them, put them on the shelf, and you won't have to wait long.
Yep.
All right. You know what? I love that cannons and trumpet thing, but I think the Fed's playing the ukulele. See you soon, friend. All right, coming up, my takeaway.
Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.